Hi YouTube. Today I'm going to show you how to make the best pineapple turmeric ginger drink. This drink is good for digestion, it's good for immune system boosting, and it just tastes great. I'm going to make a gallon. Let me tell you what you need. You need a blender. You need a pinch of nutmeg, a pinch of lime, and a pinch of vanilla. A pinch to me is 1/8 of a teaspoon, so you just eyeball it. You're going to need 1 cup of sugar, 1 tablespoon of turmeric powder. You're going to need fresh ginger. I've already pureed this ginger with water. I'm going to show you how I do it with another fresh piece of ginger. So you're going to take 1 cup of freshly rinsed and chopped ginger, and you're going to break it down with water in your blender. And you need 1 20-ounce can of pineapples, which you're going to break down in your blender. After I get all my ingredients pulsed up, I'm going to put it in this pot, and then I'm going to strain it. And then I'm going to chill it and let you know what it tastes like. Okay, let me get started with the ginger. So I just placed my ginger in a little bit of water just to blend it. And I'm going to get it as fine as I possibly can get it. I'm going to try to get it a little bit finer. That'll be a little bit less work for my sieve if I get it finer now. Alright, so the ginger is basically a ginger water blend right now. It's a little cloudy, a little chunky, which is good. Now we're going to boil it down in the pot. We're going to take our ginger. This is ginger I already had. And I'm going to put the pineapple in too after I pulse it up. Now I have that 20-ounce can of pineapples sitting in my blender. Pineapples with the juice, it all goes in. Get it as fine as possible. Alright, that should do it. Now I'm going to put the pineapple in here with that ginger water. So I have to top off the pineapple puree, and I'm going to pour it right in. Now I'm going to add 1 cup of sugar. 1 cup of sugar is sufficient for a gallon of beverage. Now I'm going to add a tablespoon of turmeric powder. A pinch of nutmeg. A pinch of lime. And a pinch of vanilla extract. Okay. I'm going to let these boil for 15 minutes on a medium-high flame. And I'm also going to stir it to make sure everything gets fully incorporated. I'm stirring it now, and then I'm lifting it up. You see a nice sludgy viscosity. It's nice and thick, like a real juice should be, that's made with real fruits or veggies. It should have some chunkiness to it. We're going to strain most, but it's not going to be super thin. Okay, the color is already very, 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 very pretty. Okay, so I'm going to see you in 15 minutes after this boils down. The sugar will be dissolved, and the turmeric and the ginger will have a chance to release some more of their natural oils and their medicinal and flavor properties. All right, 15-minute medium-high boil. I'll show you the next step shortly. It's been boiling for 15 minutes. It's time to turn it off. And it's time to strain it. Alright, the heat's going off. Now I'm going to move this to the sink. The strainer and the receiving container are going in the sink so that it don't make a mess or spill any of this wonderful, wonderful drink. The house smells really, really good. The turmeric and the ginger boiling up with that hint of nutmeg and vanilla. It's almost an air freshener. It's so pleasant and refreshing on the olfactory nerve. Let's strain it off in the sink. Okay, so it's nice and hot, so you want to make sure you're putting it in a heat-safe container. You don't use plastic at this stage. You can see the viscosity of the liquid. And I'm just going to stir it up a little bit to help the liquid come out. But I want to be mindful not to push too much of that ginger and pineapple pulp through. Yes, you're going to get some, but you don't want it too thick. Okay, let me go in with my spoon. Every time I pass the spoon through, you can hear more liquid going into the bottom. Okay, so at this stage, I'm going to continue to strain out the pulp. I'm actually going to put it back in this pot with more water to help release all the extra sugars and essential oils. Alright, strainer going back on top and getting slid over a little bit. Then I'm going to hit this with some filtered water. Okay, so I added more water to this. Now I'm going to stir it up. And I'm going to give it one last strain. You see, the pulp is still being withheld by the sieve. And the liquid is coming through. Liquids and flavors, essential oils and sugars are coming through. Okay, so I'm going to discard this. And this is still warm, so I'm going to put it in the refrigerator uncovered until it cools down. When it cools down, I'm going to put it in my gallon-sized container. And then I'm going to add water to make a full gallon. This is a super potent and concentrated liquid. So let me let it cool in the fridge and move on to the last step. So my turmeric, pineapple, and ginger drink has settled in my fridge overnight. And you can see the settling at the bottom. So I'm going to give it a quick stir. And sediment is completely normal and natural, and juices is completely fine to consume. Now that I've stirred it up a bit, I'm going to add it to my gallon-sized container over the sink. And then I'm going to dilute it with water to make 1 gallon. So we have a nice, strong concentrate here. And then I'm going to fill it with water to turn this concentrate into a gallon. And then we're going to give it a taste to see it may need an extra pinch of lime or an extra pinch of sugar. I'll let you know when I taste it. Okay, I'm just going to use filtered water. And that's enough right there. In case I need to add anything else to it, I have space to shake it, okay? Let me give it another stir to incorporate all that freshly filtered water. The color is so beautiful. And that turmeric, you can smell it everywhere. Okay, let me taste it with my spoon. Ooh, man, that ginger hits you in the face in a very, very, very good way. But I think I would like another pinch of lime in it, or lemon. But no additional sugar is needed. Anytime I'm doing a beverage from scratch, I try to stick to 1 cup of sugar per gallon. Let me add some additional lemon and or lime, and then I'm going to give it a shake. So I have lime juice. I'm going to add maybe 2 more tablespoons. 1, 2. Alright. That should be just enough to wake up the flavoring. It's very, very, very good right now. I just want to give an extra pizzazz to it. And now I'm going to use my lid. Okay. Give a quick shake and turn to incorporate everything. Then I'm going to rinse the sides. Now it's ready to be consumed. Let me let you have a taste on camera. Let me share it with you all. Mmm. It's very, 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 very refreshing. The ginger and the turmeric together, I feel myself getting a little healthier with every sip. Mmm. And the pineapple adds a subtle sweetness. I hope you try this recipe. Mm-hmm. Mm. Wow.